How's it going, YouTube? JamieTheKid00 here, coming at you guys with another requested deck profile. As you guys will have been seeing on my Facebook, I did ask you guys to vote for a deck profile that you wanted to see. And the one of the more requested deck profiles, it probably wasn't the most requested deck profile, was not Rescue Rabbit, Gem Knights. So I felt I should probably get around to redoing Gem Knights because I haven't redone them in ages. And to be honest, I really don't care for the deck at the moment. Until Hidden Arsenal 7 comes out, I really don't care for this deck, and this build isn't really the way I'd really love it to be because, of course, Hidden Arsenal 7 isn't out. So this is built to a way that I would play it now with a few cards from Hidden Arsenal 7, I won't lie, but I haven't really premeditated how I would build this to the meta and things like that. So when Hidden Arsenal 7 comes out, I will be redoing this to proper spec, but for now, this is a bit of a rush job, but it's built on concepts that I think you guys will like, so it will make for good content. So we'll start off the deck profile with Double Rabbit because we're playing two sets of normal monsters. So of course we want to use the Rabbit to get us into our free setups, to get into our Lavalval chains, and then ditch our Gem Knight fusions to the graveyard and get our free pluses going. It also gives you the access to free Xyz monsters if, oh I don't know, your Gem Knight fusion engine isn't rolling. So Double Rabbit is going to, of course, start off our engine. Then for the rabbits, we're going to play Triple Garnet, which is our Sabersaurus, and Triple Tourmaline, which is our Cubbles. One thing I should point out about Tourmaline is it's amazing when you draw it and put it in defense mode, because literally it's only Thunder King and bigger monsters that are running over this, because it has 1800 defense. This has a huge ass. This is so good. Continuing with the Gem Knight monsters, we play 3 copies of Gem Knight Obsidian. He is your main advantage engine, really. Every time he's going to be sent off of Gem Knight Fusion, he's going to be getting you guys a normal monster back from the grave. So he is just insane. And then you're going to be banishing him out of the graveyard to get that Gem Knight Fusion back. So you've automatically got a Gem Knight Fusion back in hand and a Gem Knight on board with your Fusion monster that's already on board. So you can continue to make massive plays, and it's just so good. You search the Gem Knight Obsidians out with your triple Gem Knight Armadillo. That's literally the only reason why you play these, is to search these to get your combos going. Gem Knight Armadillo is also great because you play this, search this, have a Gem Knight Fusion in hand, and you turn these two into a Gem Knight Zirconia. So it turns it into a 29 beta, and then he'll get you a normal monster back from grave. So there's so many pluses in this deck. The synergy is so insane. And then because this deck really just does not have enough ways to get to Gem Knight Fusion, playing triple Gem Turtle. A lot of people don't like this card, but I feel it comes into its own with things like Gem Knight Zirconia being in existence, because you can use this, get your Gem Knight Fusion, and then if this lives, which it usually will because it's got 2000 defense, Gem Knight Fusion this card off with like a normal guy in hand or an Obsidian. By the way, your plays are now live because you've got Gem Knight Fusion in hand or in grave. So you're just going to fusion this guy off for a straight up Zirconia. This has already netted you a plus, and you've already got your Gem Knight Fusion going. Your odds of winning increase an infinite amount once you've got your Gem Knight Fusion engine rolling. So Gem Turtle is insane, in my opinion, but a lot of people don't like it, and I respect that decision. Then for our free cards engine, I'm playing triple Volcanic Shell. A lot of people like Volcanic Shell, but here's something that I see a lot less people playing: triple Thunder Dragon. This deck is a bit more controlled than the OTK variant because I don't like the OTK variant until Dire comes out. When Dire's out, I'll be playing the OTK all day. But this is a little bit more control-y because this deck actually plays traps. So what this engine revolves around is getting you more fodder to use with your other Gem Knight guys to Gem Knight fuse into fun things. 3 shells will get you your Citrines for your Citrine OTK. 3 Thunder Dragons will get you your Prismoras for killing stuff off board. Prismora is crazy, and the fact that you can put 2 on board and then go into a big eye afterwards if you should so choose. Really nice cards. I really like these. And I also play Raigeki Breaks in this deck, so dead copies of these are always good to just throw away into Raigeki Break, so it's never that bad. They're also incredibly good for deck thinning, helping you get to cards you need. And then the last monster is Gauze. So that is our monster lineup, and that is where all the power of this deck really lies, except for one spell card, which I hear is kind of good. So let's get rid of those monsters. Onto the spells. We play, of course, the Trinity of the Reborn, Dark Hole, Storm, the One Book, and the Double Space. So pretty standard so far. Then we play Double Duality to try and find your Gem Turtles or your Gem Knight Fusions. Again, you need to just get to stuff. Once you're going off, you won't even need these, and you can throw them away into Raigeki Breaks if you should so choose. But until you're going off, these cards are insane. Everything like that is insane. You have to get to the going off situation and then you're fine. But it's getting to that go off that's the trick. Then, speaking of going off, here is the power card of the deck. 3 Gem Knight Fusion. Gem Knight Fusion is one of the best cards in the game. Miracle Fusion, eat your heart out. The synergy this has with the deck is insane. It's a polymerization that adds itself back to your hand. And it's in a deck full of monsters that recycle themselves and give you more material. So, it's what, I fusion for free, then fusion for free again, then fusion for free again. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's pretty good. Pretty good for your economics. That is our spell lineup, but literally, it's all about this card. Then on to the trap lineup. A lot of Gem Knight decks don't play traps, but mine does because I'm weird and I don't want to go for the full OTK yet. So for the traps I play double Mirror Force because if your opponent has already gone off, Bottomless and things like that, and warnings are useless, this just gets stuff off board, gets a whole field off board. Failing that, we play double Torrential because it gets more stuff off board, more removal. When your opponent's going off, removal. That's what you want in this. And then, speaking of removal, these are actually 2 Raigeki breaks, but I can't find my Raigeki breaks. I mean, Wing Blast is just as good, but Raigeki breaks to remove stuff. So, it's all back row of removal, and these come into their own when you draw, like, maybe dead normals, or usually extra Volcanic Shells or Thunder Dragons. That's our main deck. For the extra deck, this is, again, really quickly thrown together, and there are a few proxies, so bear with me. This is a Gorz token. For our OTK, we play triple Gem Knight Citrine. Citrine is insane in the fact that if it attacks, your opponents get no effects until its attack is completed. Raikos, Sangans, whatever this attacks over, completely dead. This shreds Madolches and Abyssland if it attacks Abyssland. So good, so good. I was talking about them earlier. I played double Prismora because Prismora is insane. The fact that this card says 1 Gem Knight card, you can send 1 Gem Knight card, you can add Gem Knight Fusion back to your hand after you've summoned this. Ditch the Gem Knight Fusion, kill a guy, and then add the Gem Knight Fusion back to hand. So good. And it's so easy to make as well. Then I play double Gem Knight Zirconia. Zirconia is what, in my opinion, makes the deck work. The deck has quite a few inconsistencies, especially seeing as your Gem Armadillos and Gem Turtles are all rock types. This guy is the only Gem Knight that accepts rock types, so it makes all of your dead Armadillos and dead Turtles live. If you don't have this card isn't out in the TCG at all, technically yet. It's only in dual terminal, so it's not legal for tournament play. Until this is out, the deck will be inconsistent because Gem Turtles and Gem Armadillos can't be used to make big plays. And a 29 push is amazing. 29 guy off of a dead Searcher, off of a Stratos is great. So until this is legal, the deck isn't going to be powerful. And then for the one-off fusions, we play 1 Topaz for OTK power, just dealing damage. It deals 36 and is piercing. What's not to 1? I believe it's piercing, or deals damage equal to the attack. And then, yeah, Gem Knight Ruby is the piercing guy. We play 1 Gem Knight Ruby, which is crazy because you can tribute Gem Knight. It gains attack, so it gets pretty big. It's already 25, but it's even bigger, and then attacks over an opponent's guy for piercing damage. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I love this card. You can, like, Gem Knight Fusion off a guy in hand after you've Rescue Rabbited, and then, like, get Obsidian to bring something back, tribute it with this, and, damage all day. Then we play Exceeders in the form of level 4s because we're playing Rabbit. So we play Maestroke because Maestroke is good. Utopia because Utopia is good. And then Cowboy because Cowboy is insane. Cowboy is so good. Killing 3k monsters all day, every day. These next 2 cards are proxies, so listen to the audio, guys. Don't ask me why they're in here. I play 1 Lavalval Chain. This is a proxy for Lavalval Chain. And 1 Daigusto Emerald. This is a proxy for Daigusto Emerald. Daigusto Emerald to recycle your stuff. Lavalval Chain is a great play off of Rabbit, so you can just send your Gem Knight Fusion straight to the graveyard and you're sorted. You've started. But until Hidden Arsenal 7 is out, these 2 cards don't exist. Sadly. Then I play 1 number 11 Big Eye to round off our extra deck, because you can make Big Eye off of Citrines and Prismoras. Either way, guys, this has been a Gem Knight deck profile. Again, if you want to start voting for some more decks that you want to see, go check out the image on my Facebook page. The link will be in the description below. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I'm going to be profiling next. I'll see what I can do. So get voting, guys. Tell me what you want to see. Otherwise, that's about everything I have time for. This has been Jamie the Kid 00 with a Gem Knight deck profile. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.